So Robinhood has released some new info today, which comes off as a huge warning for every single Dogecoin holder. But before we talk about it, let's look at how Dogecoin is doing right now. It currently stands at 13.5 cents and is back in the red again. If we go deeper, things still look decent for Doge. 57% of the holders are making money at this price point, and even the correlation with Bitcoin has gone past 0.42. But as I said, we need to talk about Robinhood's first quarter results. So in the first quarter of 2022, transactions related to options trading fell 36% in 1 year to 127 million. Crypto trading revenue plunged 39% to $54 million compared to the first quarter of 2021. Also, equities trading revenue plunged 73% to $36 million year-on-year. One of the most worrying signs with Robinhood now is the sharp drop in active users recorded by it. The monthly active users decreased by 10% to 15.9 million during the first quarter. It's comparatively much lower than the active users that the firm recorded in the first 3 months of 2021, which stood at more than 17 million users. But the decline is also from quarter to quarter. The MAU decreased by 8% compared with 17.3 million for December 2021. The shares fell 11.40% to 8.94 after the close today. Basically, the stock has lost 76.5% of its price since its IPO. Now this is important for Doge holders because Robinhood has been one of the primary catalysts for Doge's success last year. Last year, a lot of people chose to trade their Doge only via Robinhood. And so if anything bad happens to Robinhood, it could negatively affect Dogecoin's position in the long run. Plus, we're also 99% sure that the biggest Doge wallet is owned by Robinhood. So if it ever gets in trouble, it might even have to sell its Doge holdings. With that being said, there were a lot of positives we saw in that report as well. The company's net cumulative funded accounts rose by 27% year-over-year to 22.8 million. At the same time, total assets under custody increased 15% to $93.1 billion. And all this happened because of its key decisions in the crypto sector. First, the firm rolled out crypto wallets to the approximately 2 million waitlisted customers in early April, with a full rollout completed this week. And this week, Robinhood completed the full rollout of this functionality to all clients. Its CEO also said that this quarter saw our product development engine gain velocity with the rollout of some of our most requested features and capabilities. With the introduction of the Robinhood Cash Card, the release of crypto wallets to all customers, the addition of new coins to our platform, and our agreement to acquire Ziglu Limited, we've made huge strides against our roadmap. The CEO then also said that its crypto customers will benefit from Robinhood's forthcoming integration with the Lightning Network, which will power near-instantaneous Bitcoin transfers globally with transaction fees of less than a penny. The point is that Robinhood is still very much alive, and the number of crypto users on its platform is going to increase exponentially in the coming months. Now let's talk about another big catalyst for Dogecoin. In his first social media post since a year of silence, Roger Ver is now backing Dogecoin over Bitcoin. If you don't know, he was one of the biggest proponents of Bitcoin last year. So this switch to Doge is pretty surprising. He said he no longer supports Bitcoin because it has strayed from its intended purpose as an alternative currency. On the other hand, he loves Dogecoin because it's the people's crypto, and it's also faster and cheaper to use than Bitcoin. Moving on, let's talk about some incredible news for the crypto industry. According to the latest quarterly report by the BMC, Bitcoin mining has shown steady growth in its efficiency and reliance on greener energy. The survey said that the use of sustainable energy in Bitcoin mining has remained above 50% for the fourth quarter in a row. Meanwhile, the sustainable energy mix data is not the only finding from the survey worth reporting. According to the council, Bitcoin's mining efficiency and overall network security have also shown growth. The report says Bitcoin's network efficiency has grown 63% year-on-year, producing 20.5 EH per gigawatt compared to only 12.6 EH per gigawatt reported in Q1 2021. Basically, the output is nearly double for the same amount of energy. Another news for adoption was that there was a sharp spike in the number of crypto and Bitcoin ATMs by the end of March 2022. The total number of crypto ATMs in the US now stands at over 36,700. Basically, over 20,000 machines have been added in less than years, which is simply outrageous. This is perhaps because the demand for crypto is rising everywhere. So the Bank of Spain said that more European crypto users want decentralized services. The bank released a document on April 26 showing published reports of how Europeans and Spaniards have been using crypto assets during the past year. According to the report, Europeans prefer unbacked crypto assets like Bitcoin and ETH and decentralized services. Also, the Central Bank of Spain stated that the level of crypto transactions in Europe surged to nearly 845 billion euros, and it is much higher than that of the US and North America. The report noted that transactions in Bitcoin and Ethereum account for about 60% of all transactions made over the last year. And the demand in South America is just as high. According to a report by crypto exchange KuCoin, over half of the Brazilian adult population believes in crypto taking over as a store of value and means of payment in the future. The report further revealed that 34.5 million Brazilians, which represent 26% of the population aged 18 to 60, have used cryptos in the past 6 months. 1 out of 6 Brazilian crypto investors has allocated more than 90% of their investment portfolio to cryptos, with as high as 75% of investors exchanging their fiat for crypto every month. And another big news came from Samsung. We all know how big Samsung is, and now it is planning to list its first crypto ETF in Asia. According to a local media report, the listing will be the first Asia ETF to include actual cryptos. If it is accepted, it'll bring in a lot of money from Asian institutions into the crypto market. Moving on, the big news for institutional adoption of cryptos came from Goldman Sachs. So the company has granted its first ever Bitcoin-backed loan. This move by Goldman Sachs demonstrates its commitment to the crypto sector, and it is another indicator that big banks are warming to crypto and expanding their services to include clients who invest in digital assets. Now there's another report on cryptos related to institutional money, but it's a bearish one. Basically, institutions flooded out of crypto investment products in April, and their average daily trading volumes fell 16.3% to $244 million. This has marked the 6th consecutive month of declining trading volumes. According to Crypto Compare's Digital Asset Management Review report, the trading volumes of crypto investment products have fallen 71% since October 2021, when they stood at $841 million, and from their all-time high of $1.5 trillion in January 2021, they've fallen 83.8%. But still, one of the reasons it is happening is because of how the market participants have moved further away from these products in preference for more direct exposure to crypto assets. I think this hypothesis is much closer to the truth because, as I discussed yesterday, there's a lot of new data that suggests that institutions and whales are still very much interested in cryptos. Now let's come back to Dogecoin and look at least 3 market catalysts that show that Dogecoin could climb by at least 50% by the end of Q3 2022. The first one is the falling wedge breakout in play. Basically, Dogecoin has been painting a falling wedge pattern on its longer timeframe charts since May 2021, hinting at the potential for a bullish reversal in the coming months. If you don't know, falling wedges appear when the price trends lower inside a range defined by 2 descending, converging trend lines. Their occurrence coincides with declining trade volumes, suggesting that trading activity slowed down due to the narrowing price range. A break of the wedge to the upside, coupled with a rise in trading volumes, suggests the asset is breaking out. As a rule of technical analysis, a falling wedge breakout can push the price upward by as much as the maximum distance between the structure's upper and lower trend line. And applying the classic theory to Dogecoin suggests that it would rise to at least 40 cents if the breakout occurs near the 14 cents level. That would be about 190% above today's price. And at its worst, the falling wedge breakout could have Dogecoin's price rally a little over 50% to 21 cents, which would still be really good. Now, another reason, of course, is Elon Musk's Twitter acquisition. As we know, Dogecoin's price reacted bullishly to the possibility that Musk would integrate Doge as one of the official payment mediums for Twitter's subscription services. Noel Acheson, the head of market insights at Genesis Global Trading, said that Dogecoin's price rally gets its cues from very much speculation. Even the possibility, even if it is remote, is enough to get traders excited about the potential gain in Doge adoption. And the third one is how executed the Doge community got after the Twitter acquisition. So Doge rose by nearly 20% when the announcement was made, and it coincided with a spike in retail and institutional interest. The internet queries for the keyword "Buy Dogecoin" shot up by 392% on April 25. Also, the volume of on-chain Doge transactions with a value exceeding $100K reached $2.59 billion on the same day. And this made it the highest volume since March 24 and represented 94% of the total volume. Crypto Wallet, which is a crypto card service company, also confirmed that the online interest in buying Dogecoin skyrocketed to almost 4 times the average volume in one day due to Musk acquiring full ownership of Twitter. The point is that it's time to hold on tightly to your Doge because things are going to go uphill in the long run. Do you think we'll be at 50 cents or 20 cents by the end of Q3? Let me know in the comments section below.